Welcome to the Marketing Revolution podcast. This is the underground movement of savage marketers from all over the world. We are not Fortune 500 companies. We are real entrepreneurs with real businesses that have one major thing in mind: to set goals and devour them daily. Because we understand that everyone wants to eat, but only savage marketers are willing to do the hunt. Now let's get this revolution started. Hey, what's up, everybody? John Hiley here with the Marketing Revolution podcast and the Marketing Savage Facebook group. Hope you guys are having an amazing Friday. And I about rolled out of here without doing a podcast today, meaning I would have had to do it whenever I got home. But I quickly remembered, but I am actually running 20 minutes behind from when my wife thinks that I'm going to be home. We're doing this thing where we're going to be heading down to Middletown, Ohio, which is probably about 10 miles away from me. And we're going to be doing this thing where we're driving through like 30 minutes worth of Christmas lights. So I don't know what it is. It's like everybody I know is kind of getting into the Christmas spirit. In fact, I'll go as far to say that we haven't had a Christmas tree in our house for probably 3 or 4 years, and we put one up this year. I think it's a way that we're all trying to feel a little bit normal with all the shit that's went on with 2020. Whatever it is, it's cool. I'm in the Christmas spirit. Shit, I can even listen to Christmas music right now. So that being said, I'm on a tight schedule right now. So I'm going to quickly drop this message so I can download it and get it out. But it's something we just got off a coaching call with Ryan Stewman in the Apex Executive Group. And one of the things that we talked about is planning your year. And that is something that I've done every single year, is sitting down and actually taking the time with you and your wife, significant other, and plan out your next year and plan out exactly the accomplishments that you're going to achieve this next year. Very important to do this. Well, number one, you can't hit a target that you can't see. So if you do not set targets, if you do not set milestones and goals, there is no way that you can actually hit them. And the truth of the matter is, it clarifies your action. So every tiny little action gets you somewhere. So every tiny little action has a tiny little reaction. And getting to your goals is usually a bunch of tiny, small, little actions that are moving towards one big thing. So you got to be able to define what that big thing is. He talked about something that was pretty cool. I'd never heard before. It was like 4 different categories of your goals. And one of them was your personal category. You know, what do you want, like physically, or I'm sorry, it would be like your physically, what's your physical goals, right? Second thing is like, what's your family goals? Third thing is like, what's your business goals? And then the fourth thing are like, who are the people you kick it with? What are your friendship goals? And that's something I really never considered. Although my friendships have leveled up dramatically over the last year, really. I mean, my friendships have leveled up dramatically in the people that I'm connected with. But it's another cool thing that you can actually look at, because you always want to survey who you're kicking it with, because you're going to be the average of the 5 motherfuckers you spend the most time with. So you want to make sure that that there's people that are doing better than you in your circle, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to step up to the next level, if you put yourself in position to hang around people that are even doing better than you. You know, a lot of people got this syndrome where they just want to kick it with everybody who is not doing as good as them. And that's an insecurity. That means that you're insecure. You're afraid to hang out with people that are doing better than you and actually cheer them on. You're much more comfortable around people that have to look at you as the leader, the top dog, you know, this kind of stuff. That's not where I like to be. I like to be kicking it with people that are doing big things, big things, bigger things than what I'm doing, because that makes me bigger. So that's what I want you guys to think about and consider. I don't have a lot of time to clarify on this podcast, but consider what your goals are going to be next year, and then write them down, define them. You know, get very definite on exactly what it is you want. You know, exactly how much money you want your businesses to make, how much you're going to be profiting, you know, and then start implementing them habits. Start implementing them habits, not January 1st. Start implementing them habits now. Start implementing them habits. Whatever individual you look like at the end of next year. So 1 year from now, wherever you're sitting right now, you write this down. 1 year from now, whatever individual you look like in 1 year from now, you're going to have to start developing them habits today just to become that person. Okay. Because everything's a compound effect. You don't drop a seed in the ground and a tree just fucking pops up. It takes time. It takes time. It takes patience, and it takes persistence. So anyhow, y'all, that's my message to you this Friday night, is to begin planning and become a visionary and write it down. One little secret I'll give you guys, something that I've been doing for quite a while now, is writing down my perfect day, what my perfect day looks like. And meaning that it's the day that you discover that you've achieved all of your goals. And I have had my perfect day a couple times. I've had to rewrite it. So I'll achieve a bunch of goals. I'll achieve all of this stuff, and I'll realize, oh my God, this is like my perfect day. This is the one that I wrote down, and then I'll have to rewrite it and to my next one, because I always want to be growing. You always want to be growing and achieving and becoming bigger and better, and that's why you're listening to this motherfucking podcast. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one.